Road, just 1-13. Will they have some better fortunes here in Glendale? Off the bat, he goes to his workhorse. That's Chuba Hubbard. They pick up 6, sets him up with a 2nd and 4. Hubbard, patient running, and look at that pursuit. Young has those 2 young wide receivers, McMillan, but they give chase. Football is loose. What's the call here? Is that a live football? Touchdown! It was the last time this Cardinals defense scored a touchdown in a game early in the 23 campaign. And boy, the first thing Dave Canal.
First drive is a disaster.
Cardinals rush 4, quick release. It's Teteroa McMillan.
I'm sure they have other pressures coming off of it.
On 3rd and 4, Young flushed out, gonna throw on the run, and it's incomplete. To the penalty, they mark it at the 33. Young again to the air. Out of the backfield, Hubbard slips the initial tackle. Well, he was one of the league in rushing last year. Better than 1,200 per game. Boy, Bryce just gets it up, and it's a one-handed snatch.
Catch after an excellent job of getting rid of the football.
Little bounce to the outside. This is Xavier Liggett on 2nd and 9. Quick release. Again, they get it to Liggett in the flat, but the Cardinals were weird. 21-22 under Gannon in Philly. Here they come on 3rd and 11. Young is blown up, and it is picked.
Oh, my.
Intercepted by Browning. On 1st down, they go to the ground game, and Rico Dowdle gets his first shot. Slips the initial. Cardinals rush 4. They protect Bryce, and he completes. McMillan off to the races. Boy, the Panthers. Wildcat. A little bit of a different look here. This is Dowdle taking the direct snap, so he gets in. On 2nd and 7, again pressure. 3rd and 7. Young, couple of fakes. Near side, McMillan. Boy, you can see the Denzel Burke, the man in coverage, who's come on for Max Melton, who's currently being looked at in the blue medical tent. Dowdle. On 2nd and goal, they rush 4. Young feels the pocket muddy, gonna run for it. 4th step in his development, 3rd and goal. Young throws across his body to the end zone, and it's incomplete. Young, 7 of 10. He's completed to 4 different receivers. Slinging it up the seam, and he goes to the rookie again. It's McMillan. He's been the heartache already for the Giants. Chuba Hubbard, boy, he takes a hard hit from the
man front here that could take over games.
On 2nd and 8, they complete over the
look to create a lot of pressure.
On 3rd and short, Hubbard sustained that concussion, so their injury list only grows. Young, 1st down pass, and it's broken up in career. He's one of the highest graded cornerbacks in the league in week 1. On 2nd and 10, Young, boy, just in the nick of time, is able to get it out. This is Etienne. Said it was a wake-up moment for his young player, but boy, did he light the fire under Johnson as he settles back with this defense on 3rd and 8. Flags whistle the play. Panthers go empty. Young out of the shotgun, got all 3 timeouts, but the penalty sets him back just outside their own 10-yard line to begin the 2nd half. Also playing in the back of Dave Canales' mind. Young way too low, looking for Liggett.
Potential, it could be a dangerous offense.
They bring 5. Young over the. One play here. This is Dowdle, and so
have to elevate their play and help out the quarterback.
Young completes over the.
And had an impact. Now at 27-3, you know, how much can he do? But the rest of
them, after all the craziness of the staff, the firing with Wright, kicked that down early in his career. But boy, did he respond positively as Hubbard on a 4. Hubbard and Dowdle. Hubbard, 1st down and more. We're desperately trying to scrimmage yards last week in a touchdown catch. This hasn't been much of a factor so far. Bryce steps up in the pocket, completes. Dowdle out of the backfield. Just joined us 14 of 20 for a $132 and 2 more turnovers. Slinging one here up the seam.
Best quarterbacks in those 8 games.
Handoff to Hubbard inside. It's a Carolina offensive line that was sneaky good last season. Sanders.
You know, Josh Sweat make that much of an impact.
Young puts some air under 5 for 30 yards. 3rd and 3. Cardinals rush forward. Bryce protected. Completes. With the exception of that one overturned incompletion late in the first half. Another at their own 24. See Baker. Young to the edge. Fires end zone. He finds Renfro for Bryce Young. Cardinals rush 4. Looking for McMillan, and there's the flag.
Ooh.
Dowdle is stuck. So still a 3-score game. Can the Panthers make this interesting with 10 and change left? They begin with a Jatavian. Young taking a shot. Boy, McMillan, my goodness.
Make a play here on third down for Bryce Young.
A first-round pick does not have a catch. Anytime it's McMillan left. Down 27-9. Young over the middle of the seam, completes. Bryce Young now 21 of 29, $180, touchdown in the pick. First. Cardinals rush 4, Young near side and incomplete.
And drop back over and over again. So, number one, the mistakes have been catastrophic, and the giveaways that has led to them not really competent NFL passing game.
And that was not the case for most of last season before Young turned it on. Will Johnson back in the game at his cornerback position. Young comes back near side of the field.
Dropbacks in this game has to leave you frustrated.
Hubbard out of the backfield. Wilson. Young fires to the end zone, incomplete. Young to Sanders. Gang tackle. Bryce Young, meantime, at 8 of 11 on the drive for 75 yards. Completes again. Renfro.
Option threat.
Here they come. Bryce. Buying time. Finds Hubbard. Beautiful
In this game.
2-point try. Hubbard. Not going to get there. Young delivers a strike. Sanders. Slow
Game where you have to close it out, you've got to be able to finish with your front 4.
Just past it. 4 minutes left. Young surveys. Young buried.
Part of the game from your front 4 to try and finish it.
Obviously 2-down territory. 3rd and 16. Young spins away from trouble and just lofts it out of bounds. Last gasp for the Panthers. Young steps up. Young fires and completes.
Keeps his eyes downfield and throws the strike that he needed.
Hunter Renfro on this year. Can they make this a 1-score game? Over the middle, Sanders. Cade Mays is now in at center for the Panthers. Young from his back foot completes. McMillan taken on. Young towards the end zone, broken up. Young looking to the end zone for Leggett.
More than 4 rushers for most of this game.
Young, far side, it's Renfro.
That is terrific.
Did he break the touchdown and a potential 2-point try will make it a 4-point game? Young slinging it. Renfro.
Bryce Young have to try to make a play at the end of this game.
Nice.
Give them different looks or any type of pressure.
Bryce's pass batted down at the line of scrimmage. Or did Browning come across prematurely? What's the call here from Ron Torbert? Bryce Young, who has been magnificent down the stretch, feels the pressure.
Back.
Bryce Young, does he have some late game magic? Young buying some time, can't get it out, it's loose. Young in his 31st career start. Hands to Hubbard, bangs his way.
First down. You see that run play, that's just to try to take a little pressure off of this offensive line.
Here's Chuba Hubbard.
Well, they got a hold.
Penalty flag thrown, forced in the second half. Can he somehow get the Panthers over the finish line here in Glendale? Young, everyone covered down the field against Sweat. Can this defense recruit? Fresh set of downs, down to 50 seconds. Young hit in the release. On the road here in the desert. Young Cardinals bringing 4, incomplete.
To Young or his receivers.
3rd and 20, they need the 23. Flag is down, Young's pass. This was a 27-9 Cardinals lead, 13 unanswered, and now the Panthers still have life. Young on a comeback.
Consistent go-to downfield target for Bryce Young.
6 catches, 100 yards on 4th down. Young says